I should turn on my microphone. Welcome to the December 15th council meeting. It's the last meeting of this calendar year. So we'll go ahead and get started. I do want to make one announcement. The petitioner for item, help me out here, staff. Which item are we on?
Item 11.
11? Okay. No, mine says item 11, the Story Cottage, has been pulled by a petitioner with the intent to refile at a later date. So that item will not be on the agenda tonight, just for everybody in case they're hanging around. If you guys want to watch a riveting council meeting, please hang around. Other than that item will not be on the agenda. Any announcements? No? Any proclamations? None? We do have a presentation for the Hamilton Southeastern Girls Soccer Team. Looks like we got a couple of you young ladies here. So who's going to come up?
Perhaps the head coach is the head coach here tonight? Yes, sir. Could you come up to the microphone and share with the city council the dominant season your girls team had this year?
We were fortunate to go 22 wins, no losses, one tie against the second hardest schedule in the state of Indiana, and the largest class that the state has in 3A soccer. We scored 104 goals and only gave up 6.
Whoa, 6. Wow.
That's crazy.
That's incredible.
I'll tell you
that's terrific,
real quick,
yeah.
Council, I was at the state championship game against Carmel, and I don't know about the players or Coach Davidson, but as a fan, by the end of it, I was exhausted. It was a highly competitive game. I got to call it 2 moments, though. In the second half, 0-0, Carmel coming down. They have numbers, shot on goal, and Coach, I think you back me up on this. I think that ball goes in against every goalie in the country, except for one, and she plays for HSC. It's an incredible save. Yeah. And then closing moments of the game, 0-0. Senior Riley Boyd scores the game-winning goal, right? Fantastic.
And for beating Carmel, we have a certificate of achievement. So if you can come up here, that'd be great. Come on up, you guys.
As always, Terry Cole's rallying cry at every city council.
Sure. I do want to point out, I didn't realize the schedule was that tough. I got, what, 1, maybe 2 girls on crutches? What happened?
He's a tough coach. So our goalie actually was injured in the game and finished the game. We found out we had one of the girls that was injured, but she didn't let us know until after the game. And then another girl that just got injured last weekend in club soccer. So they're just tougher than us.
And Coach, you've been, how long have you been the coach?
This is my 27th year, I think. So
And what number state championship is this for you?
this was my first.
I know you've been hard at it, and you do a great job. You have a great program. My daughter went through your program, and I was nothing but impressed by your skill level and your talent. So congratulations.
Yeah, no, I didn't beat Carmel. I did not say that. That wasn't my prerogative to say that. But terrific season, ladies. Coach, congratulations. That's an awesome achievement for the city of Fisher, for sure.
Yeah.
Moving on to our department reports. Health Department report is online for anyone wishing to view that. Item number 6, a consent agenda. I'll entertain a motion. Motion by Tiffany.
I'll second.
Second by John. All those in favor? Tiffany was the motion. Second was by John DeLucia. Everybody in favor, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed or abstain? Okay, that motion passes. Moving on to the regular agenda, item number 7. R121525A. I'm assuming that's our city controller who's hobbling along. Maybe she's needing a pair of crutches.
For the record, Lee Bradford, City Controller, the item before you relates to an additional appropriation for the Health First Indiana Fund. If you will recall, in 2024, the state of Indiana started doing distributions to the health departments across the state, so that is what Health First Indiana is. It's a contractually obligated amount that the state gives us. This year, we had some funds left over from 2024 that are going to be spent in 2025, so we're going to appropriate those into 2025. Being this late in the year, they also have the savings for 2025 that they're going to spend in 2026. So that's why you see a 2025 and a 2026 amount, just in the interest of saving time and not coming back before you next month to do 2026. We advertise both of them together. Happy to answer any questions.
Any questions for Lisa?
Did you see the typo?
Yeah, we fixed that.
Perfect.
Okay, seeing no other questions, I'll entertain a motion.
Oh, we do have to have a public open.
Oh, I'm sorry, let's open it for public hearing. Anyone wish to speak on this matter, please come forward, state your name and address for the record. Be given 3 minutes in which to speak. Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing, and now I will entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Selena, second by Tiffany. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Item passes. Lisa, item 8.
So the item before you relates to short-term financing for the Department of Public Works for a sewer back truck. So this is a lease not to exceed 5 years. This lease financing structure is appealing to both our Director of Public Works and our Director of Fleet. This item depreciates really, really fast, so it's not something that we want to own long-term. So the terms of the financing are advantageous, and so we would look to ask council to suspend the rules and approve. And this item was contemplated in the 2026 budget, so the funds are appropriated for it.
Thank you, Lisa. Can I have a motion to suspend the rules? Motion by Tiffany. Second by Selena. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay. I'll entertain a motion to approve on first reading.
So moved.
Motion by John. Second by Tiffany. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. It passes. I guess, Lisa, are you item 9 too, or no? No, that's salary ordinance. Okay. That'd be Nathan. Here he is. Or Ethan.
Good evening,
Yeah,
Council.
Ethan.
Ethan Lee, Director of Human Resources. I'm here to seek an approval to amendments to our 2026 salary ordinance. We would like to increase the minimum biweekly pay for our Assistant City Attorney position. This position is currently vacant, but we are looking to fill it currently, in market conditions and the responsibility of the job would warrant it being in a higher grade. I'd also like to request adding the Deputy Fire Marshal to our list of incentive pays. We already have a Fire Marshal incentive, and it just makes sense that we also have one for our Deputy Fire Marshal. So, any questions, I'm happy to answer.
Any questions? Seeing none, I'll entertain a motion to suspend the rules.
Motion to suspend.
Motion by Todd. Second by Tiffany. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed or abstain? Okay, item passes. I'll entertain a motion to approve. Motion approved by Todd, second by Tiffany. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Okay, moving on to item number 10. Megan Baumgartner.
For the record, Megan Baumgartner, Director of Community and Economic Development. I was over at my computer, and I apologize for getting caught off guard. I was double checking my math on the numbers and the commitment of this amazing company that we have tonight with Incog Biopharma and the latest economic development agreement to help incentivize their third expansion, or third phase and second expansion within our city. Incog, as you all are probably familiar, is a fill finish and CDMO company within the life sciences space, and really the pioneer of this initial commitment that they made to the city was $60 million investment with 250 jobs. In 2024, they came back with an additional, so phase 2 for them, which was the first expansion, of an additional $40 million and an additional 175 jobs. And here tonight, we have their third phase, second expansion, with an additional $80 million in investment and 350 new jobs. Their commitments to the city go far surpass what the dollar amount and that incentive or that investment within our community looks like, and they truly are incredible partners. So excited to help celebrate that with them tonight. We're requesting a 10-year real property tax abatement, 100% for each of those 10 years. As you can probably imagine, now being north of 700 jobs within this facility, they need more parking, and you all are very familiar with that. And so they are taking on the task of purchasing the pond that's adjacent to them, doing some significant work within that pond to actually build additional parking there. And so to help facilitate that, the city is requesting $1 million stormwater grant fund that will come through our stormwater grant fund. And then that would be facilitated through our Town Hall Building Corporation as an entity that is able to facilitate a grant that way. So I have Corey Lewis and Doug and a couple of other members from the INCOG here team tonight, and would love to invite them up to share a few words, and then we're happy to answer any questions you might have.
Hi, good evening, Corey Lewis, CEO at INCOG. Specifically, all I want to say is thank you. Fishers now has been our home for 5 years. It's been an absolute pleasure working with Megan and Scott throughout this journey. We just passed a little over 400 people at the facility. We've got 24/5 operations continuing to grow. This third building that we're looking to expand will, as Megan alluded, will add significant headcount. So obviously, as we continue to grow the business, we need places for these folks to park, and certainly want to continue the growth here in Fishers. Our target is to be close to 1,000 people by 2030, so we're well on that journey, and just want to say thank you guys for your help and support.
Thanks, Corey. Any questions for Megan?
So Megan, I wanted to just ask about this water grant. That's going through the Town Hall Building Corporation as a coordination effort because the city really does not manage that, correct?
No, the stormwater grant fund is part of the city, so the funds would be transferred to the Town Hall Building Corporation as that grant. So we would review it as a construction disbursement, much like we do with any of our other grants that come through. That is just the best entity for us to be able to distribute those funds.
Okay, so the Town Hall Building Corporation is mainly used to distribute those funds in an efficient manner?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions?
Megan, thank you for managing the relationship and
These are incredible partners, and so we're excited to kind of be along for the ride with it.
There are a number of other life science companies that have decided to call Fishers home, where we've had a chance to recruit, thanks to Corey and INCOG being an incredible ambassador for the city of Fishers. That I don't believe Stevanato would be here if it wasn't for Corey and INCOG, and there's a variety of others that are either committed or we're working on getting committed here, that just wouldn't happen without these guys. So not only are they advocating for their own business, and they're advocating for many others to be here and be a part of the city of Fishers. And I actually really like this idea of the stormwater infrastructure, because otherwise that would just remain land that isn't of value. By being able to, reinvent that land, so to speak, and put a parking lot on there, that allows us to build a third building on a constrained site. So I think it's a win-win for everyone involved, and bringing all these jobs, high-paying jobs, to the city is a pretty incredible opportunity. So exciting for sure for the city of Fishers.
Yeah, I absolutely echo those sentiments. When the mayor introduced me to Corey and his group early on in this process, and you're thinking about what's going to come spin-off of INCOG, which it has been phenomenal for the city of Fishers. So all credit to Megan and Scott and everybody else for getting this thing started. And Corey, thank you for locating here in Fishers, and we're happy to have you. It sounds like a lot of money, but since I work for an engineering company, that's not a lot of money to do underground detention, people, trust me. We spend a lot more than that underground, other places, so. Unless anybody else has any comments, I'll entertain a motion. Motion by Todd, second by John. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed or abstained? It passes. Thank you, sir. Thanks, Megan. Okay, item 11 has been pulled. Item 12.
Good evening. For the record, Ross Hillary, Assistant Director of Planning for the City of Fishers. Item 12 and item 13 are the same project, but do need to be voted on separately. Item 12, Resolution 121525B, is a request to approve a fiscal report for the Ketchum property. And then item 13 is the request for voluntary annexation, 0.44 acres for the Ketchum property is located on East Willow Drive, common address 8615 Willow Drive. This is a sewer connection. We brought this for you last month, and this is the last item.
Okay.
Happy to answer any questions.
Thanks, Ross. Any questions for Ross? If none, I'll entertain a motion. Motion by Selena. Second by Bill. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Any abstained or opposed? Motion carries. Item number 13, it's the same thing, so Ross has already given that. I'll entertain a motion to approve that on final reading. Motion by Tiffany. Second by Bill. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed or abstained? None. Passes. Thank you, sir. Before we move on to the other items on the agenda, since today is my last meeting as president, I'm going to go ahead and hold the election for officers next year. I'll start the motion with introducing John DeLucia, nominated for president of the council next year in 2026. Can I get a second? Second. Second by Todd. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed or abstained? That motion carries. I will now entertain a motion for vice president. Motion by Todd for Tiffany. Second by John. Anybody else? Seeing none, let's go ahead. Anybody, all those in favor of Tiffany as vice president, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed or abstained? Motion carries. I welcome the two of you to this leadership. I challenge you to get meetings done as quickly as I did. Okay? And,
Won't happen.
oh, do we have to approve these too? Is that what we're doing? Oh, yeah.
Set by minutes down
What?
for the year, so.
And these are posted, I assume, on our website, Scott? Or will be? These are the board appointments? Okay. So I think I sent this out earlier with all the board appointments. Can I get a motion to approve all board appointments that the council has? Okay, I've got Selena motion, second by Tiffany. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed or abstained? That motion carries. We have any other new business, unfinished business? No, that's great. I'll open it up for community comment. Anyone wishing to make a comment, please step to the podium, state your name and address for the record. You'll be given 3 minutes in which to speak.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Bob Galovish. I live at 7271 Wolf Drive. I live in the River Glen neighborhood near Allison Road and 116th Street. I'm also a park steward at Ritchie Wood Nature Preserve, and I wanted to briefly share with you an afternoon of success at the park. On Saturday, November 22nd, a weed wrangle was held at Ritchie Woods. Weed wrangles are volunteer events that remove invasive plants that negatively impact our parks and natural areas. At the weed wrangle that afternoon, 24 volunteers removed an estimated 180 cubic yards of bush honeysuckle, which is an invasive plant. It's everywhere. If it's green this time of year, it's probably bush honeysuckle. The event was planned by Amy Perry, another park steward, and Amy Krell, who is the volunteer coordinator for the City of Fishers. So because of their help and the help that we received from the Hamilton County Invasive Partnership, we had a very successful afternoon. I think I distributed a handout for you so you could see what it is that we did. It was a a very successful event, and that's all I really wanted to tell you about. And so I wanted to be brief and be gone. So, happy holidays, everyone.
Well, we certainly appreciate all the volunteer efforts to do that. I am very well aware of that plant since I try to get rid of it
Thank you very much.
everywhere I see. But thank you very much to you and the volunteers. Anyone else wishing to make a public comment?
Before you close the meeting, I did want to tell Jay and other folks from Parks Department, the Jingle Bell Junction was really nice.
Okay.
It was a really great opportunity to showcase the city in a different way and get a bunch of people out. So good use of the tent. And I was out Friday night and there were a lot of people out and hoping that we'll do it together. So very creative, very nice.
Yeah, thank you. DPW deserves all the credit for putting all those Christmas lights up. They take a lot of pride in that. And Tiffany, to your point, I think we heard 3,000 residents attended various events in that tent over the week. So certainly a good step forward in winter engagement, and kudos to Jake and the Parks team and DPW for all their work.
Yeah, I want to, and I don't want to thank Jake, but I want to tell you guys, I've been doing this council thing for a while, and I can't compliment our staff enough. I mean, you guys are tremendous. You guys really make our job very easy, and you answer questions very thoroughly when we have them, and I really can't thank you guys enough for the effort you put in for the city of Fishers and the residents. So again, I hope you all have a great Christmas and Happy New Year and all the best, and I'm looking forward to what we do next year.
And also to that, Pete, if you go to Fisher's Chatter today, they're raving about the snow plowing.
Oh,
So
good.
good job.
Hey,
There
Hey,
wasn't
that's a win.
one snarky comment. It was amazing.
That's a win.
So congratulations. That's a good job.
On that note, bang the gavel.
If there's no other comments, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. We are adjourned.